Cricket has made its presence felt all over the world, and not just in the test-playing nations. One of the countries making major progress in developing the sport is Finland. Although evidence of the game being played there can be traced back to 1952, it was only in the 70s that a club was formed, laying down the foundation for any future development. Since 1999, when Finland became an affiliate nation, the growth has been phenomenal. We were in its capital, Helsinki, last year to witness another milestone in cricket's development, the opening of its brand new grass stadium and pavilion.
Now you've got the flagship kind of opening here, the pavilion and everything else. And once the word gets out more and you get the community involved, volunteers, people coming down, enjoying a day out, learning what cricket's all about and understanding it. So I think there's probably still some work to do at spreading the game in Finland and making more children aware of how it's played, where they can play. But yeah, everything is set up.
The real essence of it is to get the local population interested in the game, because you need the locals to start playing the game for it to really develop well, and you need to try and get as many of the juniors, young Finns playing, and as soon as that happens and they develop a love of the game, then I think you will see big strides forward in the development of the game in Finland.
But Finland, like most of Northern Europe, suffers from extremely cold winters, with temperatures dipping well below freezing point. The local clubs continue to play during the winter months with a modified version of cricket that is played indoors. They are also among the top few nations in Europe introducing the sport to children with innovative programs. The Finnish Cricket Association, or FCA, has tied up with schools to spread more awareness about the game by making it part of the curriculum.
The European Street 20 has been a great project. Finland was chosen as one of the 6 countries in Europe to pilot the program, and for us we decided that we'd use that format to take cricket to schools. It's a very useful and fun way of playing cricket because it's so short and it's easy to fit into a school lesson.
It all fits together. You have a little bit of infrastructure now with the ground, and now with the coaching and the kids and the enthusiasm in general, there's only one way, which is up for the whole thing, I think. One of the key areas, I think, is, and it's something that for here, I suppose, to develop is it's all about participation, and one of the main things that can be useful is setting club-school links and growing them.
Well taken, well moved. Love that movement.
The approach to junior cricket in Finland is as much about improving the overall well-being of children as it is about development of the game itself.
I think it brings them out from their home and give them a bit of things to play around the field, bit of agility, physical fitness, competitiveness even, because I personally think that the Finnish kids lack in competitiveness, because that's how the culture has been.
Today in the modern world of technology, there's lots of downsides where the kids need outside activities where they're learning something, not just sitting, flicking through screens and learning about the internet.
The FCA promotes the game aggressively in the summer by organising summer camps. But to introduce a relatively unknown sport to children, the coaching techniques draw from other sports like baseball to give them some context, which ensures a basic understanding of the game while working on their individual skills.
So we did diamond cricket, which is sort of like this person bowls at you and you're in a diamond and then you run around, and sort of like baseball. Then we did like this relay race where we dropped the ball, ran around, picked it up again and threw it to the next person.
We had some drills for physical and mental training, and then we played like match situations on the field.
This morning the coaching has been good. We've had a lot of kids over here, some new faces who haven't experienced cricket before, and just seen the kids have really enjoyed themselves. We've had lots of different games.
There's a lot of enthusiasm, and yes, when you start playing cricket there's a few little technical errors in how you hold the bat or so on, but those things can be ironed out, but if they start and they're happy and they're enjoying it and they're taking part, and that's what it's all about, you know. So it's just, we're trying with the young ones today, hitting the ball, running, and then just bringing little skills in about calling as you're running, ways of holding the bat, catches coming in, and yeah, just mainly having fun. I think as a child you have to enjoy what you're doing, otherwise it won't continue, you know. So that's really what it's about.
With participation numbers rising rapidly, as well as the government recognising cricket as an official sport in 2006, there are more funds available for the constantly improving infrastructure. The FCA have set their sights on moving up to an associate status, and we're in no doubt that it will happen in the near future, thanks to their inventive approach to development.